So it's looking more and more like Caitlin Clark is going to be in the Unrivaled League. Because, look, it's nearly a guarantee. It's nearly a guarantee. Like, unless Aaliyah Edwards is going to be in Unrivaled, Aaliyah Edwards is not going to be in Unrivaled. Unless JC Sheldon, I mean, the people that were hyping up JC Sheldon, saying JC Sheldon was better than Caitlin Clark, maybe they want JC Sheldon in the league. Like, unless it's Aaliyah Edwards or JC Sheldon, Caitlin Clark is in Unrivaled. Like, Fee Collier confirmed it. Unless it is JC Sheldon. And there's no way it's JC Sheldon. And it's not Aaliyah Edwards. It's just not. Aaliyah Edwards, I know she was UConn, but come on. She's not, as much as she was in UConn, she's not Paige Becker. She's not AZ Fudd. She's not like the elite, like not even the elite of the UConn. She's not in the like hyped up section of the UConn players. So there's no way. There's absolutely no way that Caitlin Clark is not in Unrivaled. The reason for saying that is this tweet from Fee Collier. 4 and counting. Give us a hint how many rookies are in Unrivaled. 4 and counting. So we already know one is Angel Reese. So we know it's Angel. She was the 10th person announced, I think. So that's one. That's one down. Second, we're pretty sure Kate Martin confirmed she's in the league. Kate Martin said she's playing basketball. She's not, she's doing something else. And again, when we're talking about pure popularity, it's going to be Kate Martin. Like, Kate Martin's basically confirmed. So that's 2. Cameron Brink is not going to be healthy for Unrivaled. There is a 0% chance. The only way Cameron Brink could be in it is if they announce Cameron Brink and then announce a replacement. Which is why I think, because the first 30 players I think get equity, which is why I wouldn't be surprised if they like announce Paige Beckers as a member, but then say, oh, she's being replaced by this player. And maybe say Cameron Brink gets announced and is replaced by another player, not to be there for like the following years. But Cameron Brink has a torn ACL. The third pick, Cardoso. Cardoso is playing overseas. She's said she's not playing in Unrivaled. And she's also not the type of player. She's slow 6'7". They're not going to, for hype basketball, probably not. The fourth pick, Rickea Jackson. I think Rickea Jackson's going to be in Unrivaled. The fifth pick, JC Sheldon. No. The sixth pick, Aaliyah Edwards. No. The seventh pick was, or like, Elisa Pili. No. Obviously, Angel Reese is already there at 7. 9 was Carla Leite. No. Layla Lacan. No. Was a 10. 11 is Marquisha Davis. Obviously not. 12 was, who was picked 12th? Oh, the Australian player who never came over. And then you look at the second round, there's like Diasia Fair, who didn't make the league. Celeste Taylor, obviously not. Kate Martin, yeah. So the 4 rookies, unless somehow, some way, Cameron Brink is healthy for it, which he's not going to be. Cameron Brink tore her ACL in June. It was the start of June, or was the start? It was the start of June when Cameron Brink tore her ACL. There is no way Cameron Brink is coming back from a torn ACL in 6 months. It would be the dumbest thing anyone could do is try to quick fix that injury. She's not coming back. So Cameron Brink is there. She's not going to be in the league. Then you've got Rickea Jackson, who's a near guarantee. I think Rickea Jackson was a near guarantee anyway. But it's going to be Caitlin Clark and Kate Martin. Either Caitlin Clark or Kate Martin. And I think if Kate Martin's not making this league without Caitlin Clark, by the way. I know her jersey sales are high, but they know why the jersey sales are high. It's an Iowa thing. Heck, like, I'm in Ireland. We couldn't, you still can't get any WNBA jerseys in Europe. I went to the gate of DH, and I got myself, I bought myself a Caitlin Clark All-Star jersey. Already had the Caitlin Clark jersey from that. Actually got the Red Rebel jersey, got a Lexi Hull Red Rebel jersey, and then went and said, you know what, I'm buying a Kate Martin Aces jersey. And yeah, so I don't think the popularity of her is because of Iowa. These Iowa fans, like, they don't have the pro sports team there. They were Iowa Hawkeyes fans. Like, when Hannah Stuelke goes into the WNBA, Hannah Stuelke's going to be one of the most sold jerseys. Megan Gustafson, like, if she ends up playing with Caitlin Clark at any stage, she becomes instantly one of the most popular players again. But yeah, that is my theory. There's a near 0% chance that that doesn't happen. But if you guys are interested in men's basketball, we're only 5 subscribers on the Mick Hoops channel. I have a video talking about Nikola Jokic coming up right now. But we are only 5 subscribers off 100. We're going for that soon enough. But if we could get that, that would be absolutely incredible. But yeah, Caitlin Clark in Unrivaled, I think it's the best decision for her. The only logic for Caitlin Clark not being in Unrivaled is she needs to stick it to these players. And what good is that? For everybody saying, like, Caitlin Clark doesn't need this league, the league needs her. It's like, what is Caitlin Clark's goal? Caitlin Clark's goal is to play basketball. It is not to appease her fan base. That is not her goal. Her goal is to win basketball. I think an ideal basketball situation for her would be probably, again, if she could go to a Fenerbahce and convince an Aaliyah Boston to come with her and play 5v5, but that's not going to happen. I think eventually, Unrivaled is 3 years, and I think that by year 4, I think it becomes a 5v5 league. I don't think that Unrivaled stays a 3-on-3 league, because I don't think there's that much interest in people watching that, but I think there is interest in people watching WNBA All-Stars play with each other. I have a feeling that by year 4, maybe the money isn't as big. People are like, oh, it's a one-on-one competition, which just give it to Enrique already. But I think for Caitlin Clark, like, she's perfectly fine with going into a situation maybe that she's uncomfortable with. Like, she's not going to be the best player, especially in 3-on-3. Like, at that style of basketball, Kelsey Mitchell's probably better at that style of basketball than Caitlin Clark. But they are the weaknesses in her games. That ability to create off the dribble without screens, that ability to score in isolation is a weakness in Caitlin Clark's game. She's going to pick it up because that's all 3-on-3 is. At the end of the day, all it's going to do is turn Caitlin Clark into a better player. It's going to turn her into a better player. She's going to become a better individual defender because she's going to be left on an island on All-Stars. And heck, I don't think she's going to be good in Unrivaled, by the way. I don't think the game suits her. I don't think what they're doing suits her. I don't think she's going to be good in Unrivaled. But who cares? Who cares? She is the best rookie by so much, and she is going to probably be an MVP candidate next year. I think that the way Caitlin Clark is playing right now, in July, if she develops a mid-range game, and she develops a floater, and not even, she had them in college, if she can figure out how to get to them in the WNBA, and just lets the game come to her a bit more, which she has been doing. I think Caitlin Clark is the best guard already in the WNBA, and I think next season she goes into MVP conversations. That's how highly I rate her. And I think that her going to Unrivaled, where she can actually work on her game, and not just in the gym, she can work on her game against other players. She can work against all-star level guards. There's going to be all-star level guards coming up against her, and they're still going to want to beat her. Like, Jackie Young's in the league. Jackie Young's going to want to lock her down. Kelsey Plum is a pest. Hard to beat. And I think that she'll figure something out. I think that, just like in the WNBA season, the way she came in kind of almost a bit shell-shocked, as great as she was a bit shell-shocked, I think she's going to then come in the Unrivaled League. I think she's going to come in and immediately be one of by the end of the year, be one of the best guards in the league. And if Caitlin Clark develops that isolation game with her ability to read the pick and roll, with her ability to pass in transition, with her ability to shoot from long range, especially once she has her legs under her, with her finishing inside, which is at a high level at the WNBA level, she's going to have to learn to go left a little bit more in playing 3-on-3. She's going to be out of her comfort zone. It's not her comfort zone. It's not something she wants to do naturally. And it's going to make her a better player. Like, pressure creates diamonds. You never succeed in life doing everything in your comfort zone. And her going into this league, playing against players that are better than her at this specific style of basketball, is going to make her better. Just like she is a much better player now than she was when she was in college, even though she's not shooting as well, because she figured out what works, what doesn't work at the WNBA level. And you never improve when you are the best, no matter what. The only way you get better is by playing against people better than you. And I think in a 5v5 setting, especially at the guard position, I think she's the best right now. But what she is not the best at is, again, scoring in those isolation settings. She's not the best 3-on-3 guard right now. She's not the best player at creating her own shot. She's not even the best player on her team at that. If she can get that, she not only becomes the best guard in the WNBA without question, she might become the best league guard ever by about year 3. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.